happened? My name is Richie and today we have 3 secrets in Fortnite Creative that Fortnite basically didn't tell us about in the patch notes, or it's a game-breaking bug, and there's also a really cool secret which they added just a little bit later. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. So yeah, here we are, and for the people that are schooled with Fortnite Creative, they realized that there is something that we didn't have before, and it is snow in Fortnite Creative. But not only did we get snow, we also have a bunch of other cool effects. I think it's in total like 6 new effects which are in the new VFX spawner, which came out like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And they just added them to there, but they didn't mention it in the patch notes at all. And I think it's pretty cool. The other cool thing about this is that we do not only get new effects here, but you can also change the color of the effect. So you can see here that you have to colorize VFX, you have to turn it to colorize, and then you can make it basically any color you want. So for example, if I want to have black snow, we can make that happen. You can see it's going to happen very slowly. But in the end, it looks like ash or something really cool, and you can be really customizable with this one. Alright, so as you can see, these are the effects that we have. So, as you already saw, we have snow, which you can colorize completely. Then we also have the balloons, which you can also colorize. They don't have to come in this like multicolor color. You can also colorize them once. And then also we have these rocks here, which are pretty cool, I think. Really didn't expect them at all. Maybe fits pretty well to the alien theme. If we move a little bit further, we have some bubbles. We also have sparkles. And last but not least, we have confetti. And remember, you can change all of these in different colors, which is pretty cool. So definitely something that I should have mentioned in the patch notes, and I'm pretty excited to play around with these a little bit more. Alright, so the next one has something to do with the new armored wall, which is now in Fortnite Creative. Obviously, it's from BR. So the cool thing about this one is that you can obviously place it on almost every grid tile here. It has to be obviously on a grid because it's a trap. But the other cool thing is that you can use it as a normal wall. So you can go here and just copy and paste it, and then just paste it a bunch of times. And you can see it works just normally fine. That is not something completely new. It is pretty cool that we can do that. But there's actually game-breaking thing. If you're using any of the Indestructible gallery pieces, so for example, if you go here and you go into the Indestructible gallery over here, Indestructible, and you pick any of the walls or pieces which are allowed to put on the armored wall, you can see if you place it down, you can place the wall on it. By now, this is obviously all cool, but you would think that if you destroy the armored wall, the wall would stand still behind it. Well, if you destroy the armored wall behind an actual Undestructable wall, the Undestructible wall will actually disappear, which is kind of game breaking if you have these in your map. So be sure, if you're using the Indestructible galleries and you giving people the new trap, make sure that you either make it a prop or that you make sure that there's a barrier around it, something like that, so people cannot abuse it and break out of your map. So there's one last quick thing which I want to put in here before we come to the last thing, and it is the character device actually takes up 2K memory. So use it very carefully, and it doesn't work, like you cannot place it in the grids here, so you can see it's working as a normal device. So if you place like 20 of them, you have a lot of memory wasted just for the new character device. Hopefully Fortnite is fixing that, or hopefully we can actually reduce the memory of that device, but it is taking up a lot of damage, so be very careful how you use it and where you use it. The last thing on the list is actually something that is pretty cool and will kind of change Fortnite Creative in a good way. And that is, we're gonna get an Allocator device. If you wonder what an Allocator device is, it is basically a device where you can allow people to gain Battle Pass XP in Fortnite Creative. So obviously we know that you can basically have AFK lobbies or stuff like that, or some glitches which give you XP. But this will be an actual device which allows you to kind of earn XP in Fortnite Creative, which is insane. This device is currently in the alpha testing, so there will be probably a few creators which got the device. I don't get it, so I cannot tell you how it works or what it's going to be. And then they probably going to release it if it's fully working, if it's working properly for all the people. So everybody can make maps with XP earning in them, which obviously brings a lot more players to Fortnite Creative, since they can now make their battle passes in Fortnite Creative. This is a pretty big game changer and will actually get a lot more people to Fortnite Creative, which I think is pretty cool. And that's been it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Tomorrow I will have an amazing video about the new device that we got and how you can use them in cool specific ways. So make sure that you have notifications on, subscribe, like, and I will see you guys back in the next one. Bye.